Hey everyone! Today I am doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to do a scrapbook page, and it has been years since I have done a scrapbook, so bear with me. 2.5 years ago, my husband and I went to South Africa for 3 weeks and stayed with some friends there. So I have collected some different memorabilia. I've got this South African money, 20 Rand with Nelson Mandela on it. I've got a little sticker of the African flag. I've got some boarding passes. For some reason, I usually keep all of my boarding passes so that I can use them in scrapbooks, which, you know, I have wonderful plans to scrapbook my trips, but I haven't done much in a long time. But I only have the boarding passes for coming home. But I have got a bag. We went to Boulders Beach to the Penguin Sanctuary, and I've got a bag that is holding all kinds of different collectibles from South Africa. I printed out, now remember, I'm old school scrapbooking, okay? Like, I have not scrapbooked in years. I've done a page here or there. The last page I did was probably 3 years ago. And literally it's like 1 or 2 pages in the last several years. 20 years ago, I was doing a lot more scrapbooking, but things have changed a lot since then. But before I realized all the changes, I went and printed out 350 pictures from my trip. Yes, I take a lot of pictures. But now, watching different scrapbooking videos and seeing how it's done, I see you guys like edit your pictures on your phone or on your computer and print them out in specific sizes instead of the old school way of printing out 4x6 pictures and cutting them down. So I will probably reprint a few that I want in different sizes, but a lot of these I can still use and just kind of do the old school crop and fit them in. I also journaled my trip, thankfully, because it's been like 2.5 years. So I've got a journal of some stuff. I have this cutting die from Uniquely Creative that has the continent of Africa on the globe, and it says travel. So I'll probably use that throughout the book. Today I'm only going to do just the first cover page, and I may or may not use that. I probably won't have a lot of room. I did find in my stash these colorful letters, and I have picked out all the letters to spell South Africa. So I'm going to do that. I have this beautiful 49 and Market laser cuts that I bought at my local scrapbook store, and I have not used them yet. I bought them specifically thinking of this album, and I probably bought them like 6 months ago or so. So I haven't even opened it. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Some of these definitely can be used for South Africa because I did see several of these types of flowers and things. And palm trees. I love palm trees. I was kind of thinking I might like this big one. But with the size of the letters, I honestly don't know if this one will fit on the page. But look at how pretty that is. You see the detail of the leaves? There are some smaller ones, but we'll see. So this will be an experiment to see how this goes. I have been quite excited thinking about scrapbooking again. And like I said, it's been years. So like 20 years ago, I bought a whole bunch of Creative Memories tools. And I have my craft room here now because my kids all moved out a few years ago. So I have bedrooms that I could use. So I've got this craft room. Next door to this room, I've got an overflow craft room, which is filled with scrapbook paper and a lot of my scrapbooking stuff and pictures and things. So I went through my stash of papers and grabbed this one out. And I kind of liked the color of that. So, let me find... I kind of roughly laid this out to see how it would work. I will probably, I'm going to have to play with the spacing. Because these letters are so big and I don't have a die set with large letters, not even like half this size, but I wanted my front page to have South Africa written in large letters, so we will see what all we can fit on here. Okay, this doesn't want to... The paper itself is got like a, I didn't realize it until I just took it out, but it's got like this shiny kind of texture to it, and it doesn't really want to move, like these letters don't want to move around very well on it. Okay, obviously that's going to have to move over a little bit. But you see, I think this tree is not going to fit. I had thought I could tuck it behind, but still I don't think. Unless I just pop that on top. Kind of hard, hides those pretty leaves though. Let's see, what if we moved this over more? I'm going to play around with this a little bit. Kind of was thinking of centering the words on the page, but I'm going to play around and see if I can fit this palm tree in here somewhere and still have it look nice. That could work. Or what if I... Okay, just playing around here. Let's see if I put them on this side. I don't mind that at all. Could do that and then have something over here. I'm just going to punch a few of these things out and just see. Do I want any flowers down here, or do I just want the tree? I think the colors of these go well though with the colors in the letters. You know what? I apologize, first of all, I apologize for the noisy train that has just decided to go past my house. We usually have a train that goes by usually about every hour. There's double tracks across the road. Sometimes they're quieter. This one's a little noisy, so hopefully it's fine on the video. But you know what? I think for my first page in years, and for the cover of my travel album here, I think I'm going to leave it like this. So I will probably just use my Barely Art glue and stick everything down, but I'll do that off camera because it's time consuming. So I will come back once this is all done. All right. I am done my first page of my South Africa scrapbook. This makes me happy because I've been planning this for like 2.5 years. So I'm happy with that. It's the first one that I've done in a long time. And the letters aren't completely straight. I could have used a ruler when I was gluing them down, but you know what? I'm happy with it. So anyways, I will probably try to do this periodically to get this scrapbook done, and I will stick the videos kind of in and amongst my card videos. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful day.